Here's my personal opinion on everything with the Thug thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Thug got a tremendous deal. Like, we could have never expected something like this to happen. However, it's kind of a trick, right? By the way, we already seen one person on a YSL case who took a plea. They already got caught up and getting sent back to prison. So the possibility of you taking 15 with all these stipulations is kind of to set you up, but it's probably nothing that is gonna ever equate freedom. So Young Thug right now being free, that's the biggest thing. I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. You know what I mean? Listen, we were here last night with Rod. Shout out to Rod Wave, shout out to his whole team. His team is like great. They talked about it, shout out to Youngboy, because, you know, they fuck with Youngboy. They're like, yo, listen, they were talking about when Youngboy did like his last big show, I think he was on some probation or some type of like stipulation release where it said he can't be around gang members. You know how you had to get around it? Essentially, a cop had to escort that nigga escort him from outside the arena to the stage and out. You know what I mean? Because, come on, you know these niggas. You really think that Thug gonna have a goddamn concert, no gang members gonna be there. So they got to do all type of things to try to make precaution. We'll see what happened to 6ix9ine. I know a lot of people don't like him, but shit, when they give you these like stipulations, you got to live up to it. You got to live up to it. 15 years. They backloaded 20 years in prison, which means this is almost a setup for the Meek Mill situation that everybody knows so much. All right, you take the probation, and then, yeah, they're going to be like, you failed your piss test 4 times. You go? You failed your piss test 4 times. Oh, okay, you didn't report your travel this one time. Oh, okay, you was on live or somebody else around your crew went live, and then you with this guy, and that nigga was a co-defendant or something like that. So they're going to try to get you. So, you know, obviously that's why Thug wasn't trying to take that shit. That nigga just wanted to beat the shit. But them prosecutors was kind of like, but they're rookies, bro. And this is what I'm going to say. I am glad he took it. Hey, the Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you going to tell me that they're going to monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or gang members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is gang activity. Well, that nigga's always going to talk about him and his niggas doing his thing. They might consider that gang activity. He might be like, yo, me and my niggas, like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh, no, you talking about the gang. So, you know, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you followed that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain. You can see my niggas was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody know Thug was not that weight. So we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how this shit's going to play out. So I looked at that and I'm like, I'm glad he's out, but let's see how it's going to play out. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people out on those cases or those type of pleas as well. I think the judge was hella fair. I think the judge was in their favor. The judge kind of made their whole thing. The judge put their whole thing out there already. These prosecutors is rookies. And this is why I was saying there's a fan page of Thug, like, oh, Ak, you said this. Bruh, please, I don't, like, you know, a fan gonna be a fan, but I don't want nobody to think that you about to go against the federal government or even the state government and think you about to spank them on some, oh, you think they're gonna be on some rookie shit like that. Bro, they fucked up the case 45 times. It should have been a mistrial. Even if he got convicted, he was gonna get off on appeal. 100% no way, no how. The feds don't move like that. Look how the whole Memphis case moved with the dudes who killed off. Don't move like that. So for everybody who like Thug, you gotta like ride out the truth, man. This shit is it's a cause for concern for a lot of situations.